Similar to May, I've only seen 10 films from June 2016 so far, and out of them, I've only liked 7 of them. And so now it's time to give a top 5 films of June 2016. Okay, a little disclaimer first. The movies that I have not seen from June that possibly could have made this list, I'm going to list them off now. I have not seen the Phenom, is that how you pronounce it? That looked really good. Ethan Hawke's in it, so it's bound to have some good acting. T-Rex, Love and Friendship, River, Clown, which could be good, The President, The Wailing, which is a foreign film that looks really creepy, The Witness, Swiss Army Man, I think that actually came out widely in June, The Neon Demon, Hunt for the Wilder People, which was the same creators of What We Do in the Shadows, so that looked like it could be really funny. Wiener Dog, Breaking a Monster. There's also quite a other few ones that I don't know enough about to confirm and say they probably could have made the list if I had seen them. But enough about the movies that could have made the list if I had seen them. Let's talk about the movies that have made the list because I have seen them. Honorable mentions would be Free State of Jones and The Shallows, which I really need to review because that is a really good film, which I'm surprised just didn't make it in the top 5. Number 5 is Central Intelligence. Thought it was really, really funny. Great comedic chemistry with Kevin Hart and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Kevin Hart was really toned down in this film and played the straight man, which was surprising. I really liked that, and it showed that he definitely had some range. Dwayne Johnson was really funny as this really geeky, crazy character, and some really, really great cameos, and some heart to it. Central Intelligence was far better than I thought it would be. Number 4, I didn't get to review this one yet. I really enjoyed it. I was glad that it was as funny as I thought it would be. Number 4, Pop Star, Never Stop, Never Stopping. I don't know what else to say other than this was really funny and I really enjoyed it. My number 3 was a pretty epic movie. It has its flaws. There are things where I can understand it's not as great, but I had a really fun time with it, and pretty much my favorite video adaptation I've ever seen. My number 3, Warcraft. Could it have been expanded upon? Could there have been more development with some of these characters? Yes, there definitely could have. But it's a really great start, and one that I really wish more films would be expanded from this universe, because I greatly admired it. And there is more depth and there is more character building than you might think, and really great themes of broken families. My number 2, I just got done reviewing it, or filming the review. I haven't edited yet, but I'm sure it would be uploaded by the time I upload this one. My number 2 is Finding Dory. Not going to say much about it other than go see my review, please, since it came out just before I started filming this one. And it is probably my 6th favorite Pixar film of all time right now, which is pretty high. My number 1 of June, The Conjuring 2. I loved this film. I really enjoyed the atmosphere, the scares. It felt like a movie fit and made for people that are fans of horror film and know what to expect out of a horror film, because there are moments where it plays off the audience's knowledge of horror films and horror films of nowadays and expands upon it, makes the suspense creepier and builds it, and really understands horror audience. The Conjuring is great, but I actually like The Conjuring 2 even more. And it still had its drama, it still had its character building of these characters, and still felt real. I highly recommend it, but I can understand why it might be pretty average to some. So that was my favorite films of June 2016 so far. What are your favorite films of June 2016? And if you like this video and you want to see more, please subscribe and check out my countdowns and movie reviews of 2015 and 2016. As always, this is Bruce Gifford, and this was Just My Opinion.